So let me go over what they were talking about today. So it's out loud, and now they want me to get involved in other people's lives. It seems like what happened was these are the people who target other people to shame them, to blame them, to claim that they're doing something wrong. They decided in the process of talking in my apartment to talk amongst themselves about other things, including sexual abuse of children. So now these same people who were talking out loud think that everyone will think it's me. So the people who were harassing me to get me to leave here think I'm now going to be afraid of them. The problem with that is, and I said this outside, once it became public, they were cowards and they hid. Playing this out loud on a bus, in a I am pursuing this, in a courthouse is a crime. Coming up to someone is not a coward's move. Am I ever going to be afraid of them again? No. And I'm hoping that you guys won't either. I said in a video, and I'm going to link that video, so be it. They were upset because my speech pattern, they don't like, I don't care. I don't like them. Their opinions mean this much to me. The other big deal is that I'm going to link the targeted individuals and violence video. They keep saying out loud that that person no longer exists. That person is no longer with us. That person is deceased. That is also something that is a form of emotional abuse. This whole process is an emotional abusive group of people. It's all abuse. So when they say they don't like that I said this one is connected to child abuse, that one, this whole program is connected to child abuse. I will continue to pursue this. Whether, and I even said at one point, I started giving out copies of the book that has my name, the pages with my name on it. The majority of the book has my name on it. I will start giving out those copies, not the full book, but papers on the street with my name on it from the book, so people can experience the horror of all of this. The fact that they lied and said the book doesn't exist when everybody knows the book exists at this point is part of the emotional abuse. It's beyond gaslighting. When someone hits you with something electronic that causes you to lose your ability to speak, your muscle seize. I'll also link a video when I started talking about muscle seizures, and then try to claim I'm the first one who exposed this. I did not. I showed you guys the news report. There's other paperwork out there. I think what happened was their narcissism wanted to link to me because I had the book and I have enough proof of a lot of this. So what they were going to do, to my mind, was drive me nuts and think I would call them. So one of the worst things they said today is that now I won't be able to, because I'm getting restraining orders, get in touch with them again. Proves who's involved. It's Felicia Allers. And I'm going to continue to pursue restraining orders. Her crazy ass notes on me, that's a part of the stalking. It did start in 2016. I have more than enough information with the year 2016 on it to prove that it started in 2016. I was not accusing a bunch of white guys of rape. Erich Saphir could not have asked me to marry him and implied that he couldn't picture himself on the porch with any other grandchildren or something except with me by his side. So my undesirable, ugly self, which is called, quoting them, their reality, could not absorb that fact. They also couldn't absorb the fact that if I'm depicted in a book as someone who is not unattractive, they can't absorb that. The other big deal that I want to talk about, because now I'm trying to put all their stories together about me and just show that this was harassment, this was stalking, this was electronic warfare, psychological operation based on love and religion, which I've said before. Now, why that matters is that they said this is how they normally get me. They use religion, they use love. And sometimes I think they use love and religion together. So why that matters is that was the psychological assessment they made of me. Instead of getting to know me, of course, they used stories, but they also use a bigger issue. And I think you guys who have been watching this channel for a while know that bigger issue. They used gossip as a weapon. And I'm going to title this video that, gossip as a weapon. And instead of coming forward, it was pss, 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 which goes back to the whispers. Now, I've heard people describe they've heard people whispering and no one was whispering, which is part of this whisper technology. So everything is now coming together and it's making sense in a way that if we didn't know this technology was even around, meaning we have no idea, it would make now it makes sense. So now we know the technology, we know some of the people involved, we know that it was to drive me out of this home just like they've done other people. We know that there's a certain type of individual they target this way. And what they kept saying was they're going to train me to be nice, meaning train me to be someone they can take advantage of. That training is never going to work. So when they're going over things and they said they thought I had the dream thing where they can change my memory of events where I've shown you I clearly don't because I have actual documents. It didn't work on me. But I'm wondering how many other people had their events in life changed. The other big deal, there was something else I was going to say. I forgot, but I'm going to keep doing these types of videos where I go over their stories with videos that I've done in the past. I'm not worried about what they think of my speech pattern. This is their way of excusing this. They've now come up with things that they think I'm going to say to excuse my speech pattern. If you don't like my speech pattern, who cares? That's the answer. That's the answer to all of this. And they said that really hurts them, which means it's not a computer. It's actual human beings. Thank you for watching.